My name is Jonathan Mill. My product is the E-Stopp push-button emergency brake. The E-Stopp, basically, it alleviates all the headaches that come across when you're installing a lever system. Lever system, you have to punch a hole in the floorboard. You have to figure out how to get that straight line pull past the drivetrain. It's a real headache. It's about a 6-hour install on these custom cars. Mine alleviates all those headaches. It actually brings the install time to about 2 hours. Hot rodders love it because they usually hide the button, say under the dash in the glove compartment. You can even take the button with you. And if they don't have access to the button, the thieves, even if they have the keys to your car, they're not going anywhere. So here's an example of an install here. The guy had it in his glove compartment. He locks his glove compartment. The last thing a thief is thinking is, I need to unhook the emergency brake to get this car. Here's an example of how you can mount it. You can mount it right underneath the vehicle. Real easy, 4 bolts. There's 2 wires going to the control box. From the control box, 2 wires going to the battery power, and you're pretty much set up right there. Here's another example of exactly how you hook it up. Our original inspiration, though, was for the handicapped market. If you're handicapped, you obviously can't press your brake very easily. A lot of these brakes have a lot of tension on them. So we really wanted to make something that was ease of use for the handicapped market. Once hot rodders found out about us, we made it more aesthetically pleasing. We made it nice and brushed aluminum, different button options, and brought it to market for the custom car guys. Our next innovation, which we just released here, is, going too quick. Yeah, sneak preview of that, is our remote control version. This essentially turns your car into a bait car. So if somebody hijacked your vehicle, as you get out of the car, they start to drive away, you press one button, it'll hook up to your ignition kill the engine, and pull the e-brake for you, stopping them dead in their tracks. So, if they tear you out of your vehicle, all you have to do, one button, and they're going to be, what's going on here? The cops are after me. Oh, no. Now, our next innovation, which I've been working on tirelessly before the SEMA show, and this is the first time I'm telling anybody about it, is really going to catch your attention, is our drift system. So, to initiate a drift, you have to take your hand off the wheel, and you have to feather the parking brake. Well, with our new system, I'm integrating it right into the steering wheel, so it's a trigger drift. High-speed actuator, never have to take your hand off the wheel. As you initiate the turn, you can feather the brake right from the steering wheel and then initiate your drift. I wanted to leave a little bit of time open to be able to answer some questions for you. I know you have probably a few questions. We have a good 5 minutes left, so if any of you have questions, I'd be happy to answer them too.
Sounds like a great product. How long have you been developing it?
It took 2 years to develop, and then we've been on the market for about a year and 8 months. We went through a lot of different actuators trying to figure out the right ones. Ended up having to develop our own specific actuator that'll pull up to 800 pounds of pressure. We regulate that down to 600 pounds of pressure, so as it hits that 600 pound of threshold, it actually locks onto itself and draws nothing from the battery once it's set.
And what's your best market, do you think?
Our bread and butter is the handicap market. The VA announced that it's required for all VA handicap vans. So it's a no-brainer for them to just get our product. It's really easy to install. And that would be our perfect niche market. But we really want to expand into the custom car guys. And here at SEMA, we've done really well. I was here last year showing the product off. I was only out here for 6 months, or out on market for 6 months first. And we got a really good response. And that actually led into coming back this year. And we actually built a vehicle for Discovery Channel that will air early 2014 that I have in my booth. So I definitely recommend you come checking that out. It's a 28 Buick that we made all electric for the electric parking brake.
All right.
All right. Good. Well, it seems like they've kind of molded over, and they'll but hey.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And if anybody wants to see it firsthand, feel free to come up and push my buttons. Thank you.
Thank you.